It took me forever to get this trolling motor going right in this wind. This wind's got me all jacked up. I'm at Loudoun Reservoir. I don't even know if you can hear me talking because of the dag blast of the wind. Every time I fish, there is some kind of undesirable condition. Now, if I was at work begging for a breeze, you would not get a breeze. It would just be hot. But when I'm needing some audio for a video, the wind's gonna blow. I actually seen skipjack popping out here the whole time I've been trying to get set up, and I have no skipjack. I'm pulling white bass, some lousy gizzard shad. Now, I got some frozen skipjack, but who wants that? I haven't even put it on the hook yet. I'm gonna suspend. I'm dragging 3, but I'm just gonna suspend 1 white bass head. Straight below the boat. Of course, that ain't much of a hook on there. I caught a catfish in Loudoun Reservoir. Woo! I caught 2 catfish in Fort Loudoun Reservoir. I've got some frozen skipjack. It's all I've got, plus white bass, gizzard shad. I'm actually going to put a frozen skipjack on one rod. That first fish I caught was on a piece of leftover skipjack that I had already used on another trip. So let's put a piece of frozen on this, see what happens with the frozen bait. It's still a little bit cold. I got 2 rods with white bass, and ain't neither one of them got a nibble. I got that one suspended line hung up in that motor prop for a minute. Suspended bait, white bass. I caught 3 catfish in Fort Loudoun Reservoir. So the white bass did catch a fish. That was a suspended head. Or was that a suspended body piece? I don't know. I'll put a head on this time anyway. Then we'll know for a fact we're using a head. I'm pretty sure there's only 6 catfish in this reservoir. I've caught half of them so far. There's Carl Cowan Park over there. We drug from the mouth of Admiral Farragut to here. 3 fish on the board. It is 12:30 in the day on a hot July, trying to dodge the rain, which is supposed to be hitting here pretty soon. I'm hoping I got time to drag all the way back to Poland Creek, but I doubt it. We'll just see what happens. These new weights from B-Cap boards, this will be the 3rd time I used them, and I assumed going in front of Admiral Farragut along that bluff over there I'd have some problems. Ain't had the first problem. This will be the 3rd time I've used them and have not actually hung one up yet. There's some skipjack working down that way. I wish they'd break around my boat like that. I could sure use one. The rain is starting and I ain't got no bilge pump. Man, there's white bass or skipjack or something popping everywhere, but they won't hardly hit my lures. Yeah. White bass head. Fish on the white bass head suspended. I gotta get my skipjack class. Oh, he's going up to the front of the boat. That's a little better fish right there. Ain't no giant, but hey, we'll take it. This is Fort Loudoun. Get up in there. We got him. I gotta get these skipjack rods out of the way. That's a little better fish. Hey, this is a tournament winning fish in this reservoir. You can see right here where his eye's been put out, where somebody's already caught this fish. Most of the fish in this reservoir, if they have any size to it at all, have been caught multiple times. Luckily, we've got a lot of catch and release anglers around here. In Fort Loudoun, there's more catfishermen than there is catfish. I'm picking it because it's close to home. And hey, that's 4, almost 5, and there ain't but 6 in here. I've had bite on the left rod. I've had bite on that frozen skipjack. I guess I better be checking them. I see some pretty good rain falling over that way. Nothing but skin. I'm gonna put a piece of chicken on this one rod. I'm limited on bait anyway, and I'll be honest with you, all the fish I've caught on chicken have been in Watts Bar. I've never tried it on Fort Loudoun. It's hot, it's summer, why not? Never know till you throw. I'll put a piece on there. Yeah, they clean that old headpiece out. It's getting hot now. I'd take some of that wind back now. They say these storms are supposed to start around 2. We'll see what they're gonna do. Sitting in a metal boat in July is like sitting in an oven on Thanksgiving Day. 4 catfish have wanted to play so far. Hey, that's about 70% of the fish in this reservoir. So that's a pretty good day. We lassoed him. Dag blasted channel cat. Well, we know he was looking at the chicken anyway. Well, we got one on the chicken. All right, people, I pulled my way back into Poland Creek. Thunderstorms are starting. Check the radar, they are all around me. This is the third time I've pulled these weights, and I haven't got hung up yet. I covered that entire stretch from Admiral Farragut all the way down to Poland Creek. Never even had to stop the boat to try to jerk one loose this time. So I'm pretty impressed with the dragon weights. They cost more money than the drifting sticks, but now I was losing some drifting sticks here and there. These are weighted at the bottom, and at the top they have flotation. So the front of that sinker rises up off the bottom so it's not running dead into stuff. I've talked to several people that use these, and they say you hardly ever lose them. Anytime you get hung up dragging baits, you got 4, 5, 6 baits out, you got to stop and go back and try to pop that thing loose. That's a lot of downtime. So to me, you save money by not buying as many sinkers, and you're not losing the downtime that you would be running a less quality dragon sinker. So this is a video. There was fish in the video. That makes it a fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one, signing out.